Morning everyone. It's a nice cold day here. I've just been outside cutting a few branches of silver birch because this morning I'm going to make a silver birch heart. So that'll be good fun. Over here I've got a few of my cast off rags that I'm throwing away that my husband is going to use for mopping up spills and things in his workshop, so nothing goes to waste. So here we are, these silver birch. I've cut them now before the sap starts rising. It's quite a lot of birch to cut off, but I do have 2 large trees, if not 3. No, I've got 3 large trees, so I'm not too worried because I've just taken from each one. But yeah, if you're going to want to do this and cut silver birch, make sure you do it around now while it's winter and the tree is dormant. Right, here I am. I'm going to start making a large heart wreath from this silver birch. So it's floppy, you want it nice and floppy so that you can bend it around. There might be the odd twig that's got a break in it, but don't worry about that. This one's quite well stuck, but I've found that a lot of the crows are making nests and things, and on our silver birches what they tend to do is they try to snap off these twigs to make nests. So I'm picking some of them up and testing them on the floor. Now, as you can see, look, that's the first lot. Can you see? What this will do will make that side of the heart, okay? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get 2 more like this. They're on the floor, so you'll have to excuse me bending down. I've got a mixture of twigs. That's a good one there. That's another one. Now this one has got, I'm in my utility at the moment because it's freezing cold outside, and I have got my workshop, but it was just easier for me to do this in here because I'm waiting for some post. So right, where are we? There's some more. Now can you see you get enough of them to make your first sort of like that, and then what we're doing is I shall tie something on there. If you want, you can tie some string there and there, so it makes it easier for you, okay? In fact, I'll do that. Right, no, I've decided not to do it because what I want to do is to weave some of these in and out. So I'll pick this one. It's quite a long, I'll put that there. It's quite a long bit. Oh, I'll save that for later. This is what happens when you're working with natural twigs. It's not as easy as it looks. Well, this looks complicated, doesn't it? What we do is some of these here now I will wrap across to the other side, and sort of, you know, when you're plaiting hair, you put it on some of the other side. So some of it is going across like this, like that. Wrap it round itself so it supports itself, okay? Like that. Now, keep wrapping like this. It's quite fiddly, but it's good fun. Have a go if you fancy making yourself something like this. It's brilliant fun. Now, that's that side, and then you've got to wrap some of this around there, like that. And this is just the start of it, because I will build it up, and what I will do is intertwine more and more twigs. So we've got that like that. Now you look at it and you think, oh, now I'm going to snip that off. I'll snip that off because I don't like it pointing up that way. Like that. Okay, I'll just put that back on the floor. And because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dried flowers on this. Okay, can you see that? This is what we've got so far. Now, what I could do, we want to make sure that this is all is equal, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try and sort of make it like that. This is a bit squared off to me, can you see? I don't like that. So I'm going to move that down if I can, so I can sort of hide it. Now I've messed that up, haven't I? No, I might have to cut that off. I will cut it off, and don't panic, because I can use this little bit for putting back in. As you can see, I'll just put it in the bottom, and it's got a little joining bit there, so I'll split it that way, and I can send that up the centre, use it to utilise it to toughen the centre part up. Right, this is very, very fiddly, and I've never tried to video myself doing this before. I just thought it's about time I showed you. Now that bit went that way, so this bit's going to go this way. I should really be doing this in my workshop. I might actually move to my workshop in a minute, so I can put it down and you can see from when I've done that. Okay, we've got 3 minutes I've gone on about this, because can you see that now? So if you have a go at doing this, now you see here, look, I've got this little bit here sticking over here. So what I'm going to do now, so that it doesn't come undone, is I'm going to thread that around here. Okay, and that's been round there. Can you see how it soon starts to take shape? Bear in mind, I'm keeping hold of this all the time, and I've got this little bit down here. Now I can leave these long tassels here, and I can trim these bits off here, but I'll do that later. Now if you wanted, and you know, you're all fingers and thumbs, you can put a bit of green string around it there and there to keep your shape now, and then you can carry on building up to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and see what else I can get on it, and show you the finished product. Now what I've done is I've selected this piece of twig, and I'm going to put it, I'm still continuing as I was, I'm going to put it down here so that it's sort of in line with the rest of the sticks, so that it'll be part that I keep. And what I'm going to do with this now, I want to strengthen this. Oh, it's broken now. Oh, that's no good. Hang on. I'll put it back down there, and I'm going to use some of these now, because these are quite whippy still, and I'm going to wrap them around the centre quite snug and feel them quite tense, taut like that. Okay, and now I've just put it, I don't know if you saw that, I've just put it that way. Okay, and now this piece I'm going to do it the opposite way, if it's any good. That's it. Can you see? I'm doing it around the other way around, rather than sending them all the same way. And then I'm going to send it over this part of the heart, on the other side of the heart. Okay, keep tidying it up as you go along. Now here's another piece, look, so that I'm going to send that up this piece here, because it's quite thin, isn't it? I'm going to strengthen that for now, because I'm still trying to strengthen it before I put all the final parts in it. So can you see that is attached to this twig down here, so that is going to go around there like that and go up, taking care not to trap these outer ones in. There you are, you see, I've put that now in there, and I will show you, you can thread it through itself like that. So that's sort of strengthened that a little bit, and I need to do the same for this side. So here I've got another piece, and I'll do that the same again. Now what I could do is, that's got two pieces again, it's the same. I'll put that around this side, because I don't want it so gappy like this, because I'm going to attach flowers to it. So can you see, they're going against the flow of the heart, I can see that, but I'm not worried about that at the moment, because this is just another strengthener. Okay, can you see? Can you see the way it's spreading round? what I need to do now is put this down. I might take it outside and explain it to you. Work on the table outside. Right, can you see? Then this can go this way. Oh no, actually, I will put that. See, this is it. You can just change your mind which, as you go along, and however it feels in your hand, because you can feel whether it's wobbly. Now look at this. This is going to come around here like that, because they're thin and they're quite easy and bendy, so I'm pulling it sort of tight, and then it's going to go up through there. I'll get it out with my fingers, and then it's going to go up around there, and it's basically snaking itself all the way around so that you get it into position where it can't come undone. I'll take that one with it because there's one there as well. It can't come undone because I've snaked it, and then I might pull it through one of these little gaps to secure it, like pushing a button into a buttonhole, really. It's not very easy single like this one-handed, but I'll show you. Sort of like that. I think I've got it out, but I need to do it, fine-tune it when I've got it on the table. Now, there's a little bit here. Can you see? Now I'm going to try and push that through itself again to bring it round to the side towards me. There we are. I've got that out there now, so that'll hold. This will still need some securing and shaping. It's not quite as big as I wanted it to be, so I'm just going to pull it down a bit like that. Can you see? I can widen this up a little bit because this is going to be a massive heart. Okay, so what I need to do now is get some long whippy bits that I can wrap round and bring down to here, and then I need to get some more twig, which is quite bendy, wrap it round and round the bunch and tie a knot in it with itself, if you know what I mean, and that'll be that finished. So I'm going to go and finish it, and I'll come back with you and show you what I've done. So here we are. Here's the finished product so far. It's quite sort of a bit floppy, but when I start adding things to it and binding them on, it will get even firmer. So that's the finished product. Quite big, as you can see. Can you see where I've wound it all around here and then threaded it in itself to strengthen it? And I could do a little bit more around here if I want to. Then I've wound more and more around here. But this is all going to be covered with flowers. You're just going to have a few little bits sticking out that will look nice, and I might put a few little extra bits in just to add a little bit of featheriness at the edges. So there you go. That's the end product, ready for flowers. If you can see that, I'll put it on the floor, then you can see it better. There we go. Okay, so the last thing to say is, now that I've made the heart, it's going to be left here on my Aga, which is nice and hot there, to dry for a few days. I shall not leave it on the hot one, on the hot top. I shall leave it on this one, on maybe a bit bigger towel. It can dry overnight and it'll air off really quickly there. If you're going to make something like this, then I would suggest that if you've got a warm airing cupboard or anywhere just warm against a radiator, as long as it's laid flat, It will dry out nicely. The longer the better, really, but I want to get on and put flowers on this in the next few days, so I'm speeding up the process by putting it on the agar. So I will be making another video when I start putting the flowers on. So if you like this video, give it a like and share it if you like, and look out for my next one. Okay, thank you.